Hello and welcome everyone to Pandora's Tarot. These are the readings for the month of August. And as I always say, remember to check not only your sun sign but also your rising and your moon sign, especially the moon sign for women and for those who were born during the night. It can be really powerful, and all three aspects conform, the energies that could manifest in each and every one of us in our lives, right? So please remember to check the three videos. If you can't, do check at least your rising sign, okay? Because that would be one of the most important. And as I always say, if you would like to contact me for a private reading, you can do so at pandorastarot@gmail.com. You can find the address in the description box below this video, so you can just copy paste from there. And of course, thank you for spending your time with me. Thank you for subscribing, for liking, for sharing, for commenting. I love the community that has formed around these videos. So thank you again, and let's move on to the readings. Welcome back, Cancer. Let's focus on your reading right away. We have in the challenge position the Nine of Coins. Nine of Coins is a card that represents acquiring a new perspective. Okay, this is the image of a woman who is surrounded by wealth. Okay, there's a lot of abundance around her. We have the pentacles, we have the grapes, and she is focusing on the falcon. The falcon is a symbol of being able to fly high and to look at the entire picture, have a panoramic view. And this is something that will be your focus. This is and a challenge also for the month of August, okay? Being able to look at a situation, take a step back and evaluate it without being so engaged with it on an emotional level. And of course, this is a way for you to gain new knowledge, okay? Now, interestingly, you have in the center of the ring, you have three major arcana cards in this line here, and well, we have one here, but in the center of the reading we have a card that has come up so many times this month for the readings that it's unbelievable. The Highest Priestess. Highest Priestess talks about focusing and connecting with our own intuition, which is our inner guidance, our own inner wisdom. Okay, this has come up for almost every single sign. If not this card, something similar. And it's almost like a message for all of us throughout the month to reconnect with ourselves. It does feel like we have been such a shaky first half of the year that this second part of the year starts, and we need to quiet down and gather ourselves and reconnect with ourselves. So listen to your intuition in this month, Cancer. This is very important. Also, the Highest Priestess is connected with the hidden knowledge, such as the dark arts, as they're called, the tarot, numerology, astrology, that sort of thing. And she's a very wise woman. Okay, so something that comes up with this card is that she is very careful, okay, about sharing the knowledge that she has. She doesn't just share with everyone, and it is a form of keeping your distance, as it is with the Nine of Pentacles. So it is almost twice that the tarot is advising you to take a step back. Don't engage. Whatever the situation it is that you need new perspective on, don't engage with it. You need to be able to extract yourself from it, to have a clear head to make a good judgment, okay? And another thing is that as you are evaluating the situation, try not to share it so much with everyone around you, okay? It does feel like this is a process that you have to make internally, that you have to go through internally, and you won't gain a lot by sharing with others. It might even deplete from your own, you might be giving your energy away, okay? So try to keep it to yourself. And this knowledge that comes to you, it could even be that you consult with someone like a tarot reader or someone who is related to this sort of arts. and you get information in that form. Okay, whatever it is that this information you get, try to keep your distance, and your, try not to share it as much until you decide what is it that you want to do. In the position of things you have to accept, you have the Tower, and the Tower talks about hidden truths coming out to the open. Okay, something breaking out. The Tower talks about sudden changes in our lives, something that tears down all the structures that no longer serve us, and that in a way we break free from them. Okay, so it could be a bit scary, but in the end it's actually a good thing. It's tearing down what is imprisoning you, Cancer. And again, with this knowledge thing, this knowledge that will come to you from an outer source will shake the foundations of your life, but in a good way, because it will, it's time to take out the old so you can build the new. If you don't do that, if you don't tear down the old, you won't be able to build up something new. You keep piling up on top of the old structure that no longer serves you. Okay, now here we have the news, the information that comes to you, and it actually comes as help. The Judgment card, we have good news coming your way, and it's a good news that comes after a period of not such a good time, because this is a card that talks about the good news of resurrection coming after purgatory, right? So this is the external, the news of the Judgment is the lightning we see in the Tower card that hits the Tower and tears it down. Okay, and it's also the knowledge that you're going to keep inside, that you're not actually going to share with everyone. And this knowledge has to do, I'm sorry to say, with someone not acting very honestly. We have the final card, one of the final cards, the Seven of Swords. This is someone who is taking what does not belong to them. Okay, this is someone who is stealing, who is perhaps even betraying you, betraying your trust in that way. The source is the element of thought, the element of air, so it has to do with thought, with words, with expression, and usually I don't see this as stealing of physical things, more as someone stealing perhaps credit for something, credit for something you have done, or stealing your recognition, or stealing perhaps even who has taken away your capacity to trust someone else, or ideas, intangible things most of the time. But regardless, this is someone who's acting in a dishonest way. It's taking what does not belong to him or her, and you will see this as a betrayal. Okay, this is excuse me, this is another tendency I have been seeing. A situation that is not so good actually is of help to us in this month of August. Okay, so it's almost like we are being tested in our strength. And this news, the Judgment card to me talks about this theft that you're going to, or this betrayal that you're going to hear about, and that will shake the foundations of your life. But you're not going to divulge it and you just say it to everyone. You're going to take a step back, look at the situation, evaluate it in a cool manner, without going crazy, or without telling everyone. And you're going to evaluate what is it that you're going to do with this situation, because it does change everything. And you will come out stronger, so much stronger of this, Cancer, because we have as the final card the Strength. Strength is another major arcana card, and it's actually card number 8, which is the month of August, so it is a bit the theme of it all. Strength talks about not physical strength, but inner strength. Okay, about being able, like the woman here, to tame a lion with a necklace of flowers. Okay, so inner strength of not running and telling everyone what this person has done, inner strength of not engaging so much emotionally with this betrayal, and being able to take a step back and look at it from a distant point of view. Okay. um, Inner strength is also being able to look at this thing being tear down and really appreciate it as a way of setting yourself free, and for the possibility that it actually is, because it's giving you the option to start new, start fresh, and perhaps build something that will adjust better to your life and who you are right now. Okay, this is almost like shedding some old skin. So it is a month where you will have a lot of work to do, but it does appear to be like that for the majority of all the signs. So I hope this is helpful. Thank you for spending your time with me. I'll see you next month.